What is up, guys? Uh, my name is Owen, and welcome back to the Ben Fender podcast. I just finished watching the Daytona penultimate regular series season finale race, and it was good. Oh, it was a typical Daytona race that ended like a typical Daytona race, but it was a good Daytona race. That's what I could say. So, let's get into it. Alright, so stage 1 was 35 laps. Michael McDowell and Todd Gilliland were on the front row. And with those guys being on the front row, this is the first ever front row lockout for Front Row Motorsports. So, good on them. Now, the first stage was all just lead changes, because it was only 35 laps, and a typical fuel run was about 45 to 50 laps, so no pit stops or anything needed to happen. So Michael McDowell leads the initial start, then Joey Logano takes the lead, then Josh Berry takes it, then McDowell takes it, then Berry takes it, then Brad Keselowski comes in and takes it, then Berry retakes it, then Logano takes it, then Gilliland takes it, then Logano, Berry, who retakes it, and Berry ends up winning stage 1. At the end of stage 1, there was one car that was a lap down. Going into stage 2, it was 60 laps. So, Joey Logano won the race off pit road. But on the pit stops, Daniel Suarez kind of bursted into flames. So, Suarez is out. What happened was Suarez was blocked in to his pit from the car in front of him, and Denny Hamlin, who was behind him, went to go, and a bit of fuel kind of dripped out of the ignition port, or the fuel port, and like the gas can, and when Hamlin went to rev, it sent a spark out and basically lit Suarez on fire as he was going around the track. And then when he got back to pit road, he kind of went up into a bigger ball of flames. So, unfortunate for Suarez, but yeah. When we got back racing, Bubba Wallace took the lead. Then Chris Buescher took the lead. Then Briscoe took the lead. Then Wallace took the lead. Then the first big one of the day, Ross Chastain gets spun and collects Noah Gragson, Kyle Larson, Eric Jones, Martin Truex Jr., Alex Bowman, Ty Gibbs, Corey LaJoie, Denny Hamlin, John Hunter Nemechek, William Byron, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Austin Dillon, Daniel Hemrick, Austin Hill, Ryan Preece, and Tyler Reddick. So a massive crash. That brings out the first caution, since the Suarez incident was under the stage break caution. So that technically didn't count as a caution. And from this wreck, only 4 cars could not continue, and that was Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Ryan Preece, and Noah Gragson. After that, Chris Buescher won the race off pit road. After that, Bubba Wallace takes the lead. Then Logano takes the lead. Then Kyle Larson takes the lead. Then Eric Jones gets a flat tire and gets into the wall. And at the same time, Shane Van Gisbergen's engine decides to blow up on him. So that brings out the second caution, as SVG is out. And at this time, Corey LaJoie went off track, as he was involved in the first wreck, but he did complete the damaged vehicle policy, so he could go behind the wall. After that, Brad Keselowski ends up taking the lead. Then Joey Logano takes the lead and ends up winning Stage 2. At the end of Stage 2, there were 6 cars out, 1 car off track, and only 2 cars that were laps down. Going on to the third and final stage, which was 75 laps. They didn't really say who won the race off pit road, and I couldn't really see the number, so I didn't really know who it was. But Michael McDowell ends up leading. Then a little while later, Corey LaJoie comes back on track, and he was like 30 laps down. It was like 31 laps down or something like that. Then Justin Haley ends up taking the lead. Then John Hunter Nemechek takes the lead. Then John Hunter Nemechek spins off of Justin Haley, bringing out the third caution of the race. After that, Kyle Busch takes the lead. And Austin Cindric wins the race off pit road. Then Brad Keselowski ends up taking the lead. But Brad Keselowski has a restart violation penalty as he jumped the start. So Austin Cindric takes the lead back when Keselowski went to serve his penalty. Then Michael McDowell takes the lead. Then the second big one happens as Michael McDowell spins in front of the field and collects Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, Joey Logano, Bubba Wallace, Justin Haley, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, Austin Cindric, Chris Buescher, William Byron, Austin Hill, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. So that is the fourth caution of the race and the second big one. Out from this one is Joey Logano, Michael McDowell, and Justin Haley. There's probably a couple more, but I didn't really see that. So Austin Cindric ends up leading. Then another big-ish one. Josh Berry gets spun and ends up collecting Austin Cindric, Eric Jones, William Byron, Austin Dillon, Zane Smith, and Austin Hill. And during this one, Berry actually ends up flipping, and as he's on his roof, he hits the inside wall. So that's the fifth caution, and they bring out a red flag for it. I'm not surprised, because that was a hard hit, but we did see later on he did get up and walk away, as well as he was feeling fine at the infield care center. So, happy for him that he's okay. So Berry is definitely out. Don't know if anyone else couldn't continue from that. But after that, Kyle Busch leads. Then on the white flag lap, Harrison Burton takes the lead, and Harrison Burton wins and locks himself into the playoffs. So the top 5 were Harrison Burton, Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, Cody Ware, and Ty Gibbs. Cody Ware getting a top 5, you don't see that often, but it's Daytona, anything can happen. Um, with this win, it's Harrison Burton's first win of his career, and it's the Wood brothers' 100th win in their organization's history. So, good on him. And Harrison Burton actually doesn't have a ride for next year. So, with him winning, he's probably going to get signed to a team that needs a driver. So, that's definitely going to bump up his stock. And all in all, this was a typical chaotic Daytona race. Yeah, you have to expect at least one big one. This time we got two and a half, I'm gonna say, because the Barry one was kind of a big one, but when there was like 20 cars left in the field, or probably 25 or something like that, the big ones got smaller at the end. But all in all, this was an amazing race. I'm gonna rate this one, honestly, 10 out of 10. This is what this race is what you think of when you think of Daytona. Pure chaos, a brand new winner, and let's see what next week holds, as there are only 3 spots left in the playoffs. Who will get them? So, that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. And join me next week for the regular season finale from Darlington. Peace.